Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Connie's Cooking Channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we are going to be making some bread pudding and no raisins will be added into this. So without further ado, let's look at our ingredients to get this party started. We will need 1 cup of sweetened condensed milk, a cup of heavy cream, 2 cups of milk, a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 teaspoons of rum or whiskey, bourbon, your choice, a cup of brown sugar, a cup of white sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, a loaf of French bread, and 4 eggs. And there we have it. Let's get this party started. So what we want to do first is cut up our bread. And we are going to slice it through the middle. Now this bread is about 3 days old, so it is hard. It's best to use, like some people say, stale bread. Some people use donuts that's been sitting in your refrigerator or on your counter for a few days. Bread is going to be bread, you guys. The harder the better. I know one of my chefs, and I'll leave his link below, the Cajun Ninja, recommended this French bread. But I've seen people use raisin bread as well. So we're just going to slice this as I'm doing now. And then we're going to cut it into like 1/2 inches. And I actually like to use a little, like a 1/2 inch to 1 inch. About like that. So let me go ahead and get this all into the bowl, cut up, and I'll be right back. So now I have the bread cut up, and now we're going to make the liquid that's going to coat this bread. So what we're going to do first is pour in our liquids. 2 cups of milk, cup of the heavy cream, a cup of the sweetened condensed milk, now the sweetened condensed milk is very thick, so you may want to grab your spoon. We're going to add in our bourbon and vanilla and our eggs. We'll scramble them just a tad bit. And just pour that in there as well. Now if you have a mixer, you may use your mixer. I don't mind doing this with my hand. So we're just going to blend this in very well. And once it's blended, I'm going to come back and show it to you. So this is all our liquid products together. And now we're ready to add in our cinnamon, brown sugar, and white sugar. Our white sugar, our cinnamon, and our brown sugar. And now I'm going to get my mixer. There are some things you can use your whisk for, and then sometimes you just have to get your mixer out, ladies and gentlemen. Because we want this blended very, very well. And I haven't decided if I'm going to make a bourbon sauce, but I will be topping this with some type of sauce. So now we're ready to add in our liquid on top of our French bread. Ooh, this is going to be good, y'all. This is going to be delicious. Push this bread down into that liquid. We want it to absorb into this bread. Now, if you like bread pudding a little loose, add more liquid, okay? I kind of like mine like in the middle. Like, I don't like it really liquid, and I don't like it dry. So I think this will be sufficient for our bread pudding that we're making today. We're just gonna let that sit, like I said, absorb in there. And then once it's ready, we're gonna come back to you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so it's been about 20 minutes. I just wanna show you how it looks on the inside. Okay, now, because it looks so thick, When I put the first liquid in there, I did add additional ingredients. The complete recipe, again, will be in the description box. So this is the consistency that you're looking for before you actually put it into your baking pan, okay? You just want a little bit of liquid. You don't want it super dry, okay? And you'll see the difference once we get it baked. So like I said, the oven is already preset for 350. And I'm just gonna pour this mixture into our baking dish. Ooh, this is gonna be good, y'all. I grew up with bread pudding. Now you can also add nutmeg in here. I am not a fan of nutmeg, so I did not include it. Some people make this with fruit cocktail. Some people make it with bananas, apples, pecans. It's a variety of ways you can make this, all based on your taste bud. Coat the bottom and the sides with a stick of unsalted butter. And we just want to mash this down in there, get it evenly inside that dish. And like I said, the oven's already preset for 350. This should be cooking for about 45 minutes to an hour. We're looking for a golden brown at the very top. Then you know it's done. So how does that look, y'all, going in? Ooh, I can't wait to taste this with you. Now, we're not going to cover it up. Don't y'all laugh at me. I'm using my old Halloween container. Oh, sometimes you just have to improvise. All right, so this is going in the oven 350. I will see you back shortly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have a half a stick of butter in here. We're going to make some bourbon sauce for our topping. I'm going to add in a half a cup of sugar, okay? Just a tad bit of salt. Just a pinch, nothing heavy. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, whipping cream. That's 2. That's 3. And then we want to use, of course, you can use more or less. Like I said, if you're serving children, please do not put this alcohol in there. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of the rum or whiskey, bourbon, whatever you prefer to use for yours. It all will be okay to use. I'm just going to stir this together. We're just going to keep mixing this until it thickens. And that's going to take between 5 to 7 minutes. I have the temperature on medium high. You know, this is something different for the holidays that's coming up. You know, people bake cakes and pies, pumpkin pies. You know, this is a little different. I don't think people make this all the time, but it is very sweet. And I'm sure your family will enjoy it. I will say again, if you're serving it to children, do not add alcohol, y'all. Please don't. Okay? Please do not add alcohol if you're serving this to children, unless you eliminate the alcohol. I'm going to turn the fire down to low. As you see, that's how it's looking. It's going to thicken up. Gonna keep an eye on it. Oh, it smells good in the kitchen, y'all. So we're just gonna let this go. I'll come back to you once it's done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the finished product. It has been in the oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And I'm gonna let this sit for another 10 minutes before I cut into it. And then we're gonna use our sauce. And this is our sauce. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our finished product. How does that look to you? I love that crust. That piece right there. Oh, I just love that part of the bread pudding. So let's dig in. Let's get us a piece of this. It's not dry. You get a bite? This is delicious. I can definitely taste the sweetness. This bourbon glaze sauce is delicious, y'all. Everything just came together perfectly. Like I said, you can add raisins, pecans, apples. In the comment section below, let me know if you have tried bread pudding. And if so, what ingredients do you normally add? Raisins? Have you ever tried peaches or bananas, apples? Let me know. Or if you like raisins in yours. And don't forget to like the video, share the video with your friends and family. Hit the subscribe button at the very top left hand corner where you see my photo and the bell next to it so you'll be notified on my next upload. So until then, God bless you and have a wonderful evening.